So here's the pattern I'm going to use for this project. So it's pretty much the same pattern as the last one, except it's all in one piece. So it'll start off as a simple flat ballet pump design, but I'm completely changing up the style of fabric. I'm actually using floor vinyl material for the fabric, which I'll show you next. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using for this project. I don't know if you can hear, but it's actually a floor vinyl fabric, so it's like really thick, almost like a plasticky feel to it. There's the underneath there. It's quite a garish print. I was looking for something paisley-ish. This was the closest thing I could find, in a thickness and sturdiness of material that would withstand shoemaking. It smells like old lady, which kind of makes me love it even more. So I thought I'd have the design really simple for this and stick with a flat ballet pump, which I'm thinking of either adding a T-bar strap or doing crisscross lacing up the front, which I originally intended on doing on the gold ballet pumps, but then made the decision halfway through that it wasn't suited to the design, so I may try and incorporate it in this one with maybe like a nice emerald green ribbon as the crisscross lacing, because there are lots of green tones in this fabric. So here we go. Insoles are all tacked on, just a plain black leather, all done. Next for the uppers. Uppers are all stitched and ready to go, lining's done, top line's done, everything's ready to be lasted. The shape's not very clear at the moment, it looks kind of boxy, but it's because it's such a rigid material, it kind of doesn't just flop into shape. I'm going to have to mould it into shape. But overall I'm pretty pleased with the progress. Alright, so the shoes are all lasted and the cork filler has been done as well. So there's the underneath with the cork filler, and here's how they look now they've been lasted. I really like the fabric, I really like how it's come out in a pair of shoes, I think it looks cool. So what's left for me to do is to add the soles. I'm going to use the same black rubber soling material as I used in the gold ballet pump pair. And then it's just any adornments that I want to make, and I was thinking of probably doing some kind of rivets up the side, so I can do a crisscross lace up here, and I might even put a little bow on the toe here just to balance it out. So yeah, that's what's left. Here's the completed shoe, all finished, all done, just settling before I can wear them. I was always taught by my shoemaking teachers that when you make a fresh pair of shoes you should let them settle for a day or two before wearing them. So that's what it looks like on the front. I stuck to the crisscross lacing up the front in a nice sage green, as you can see, and I did little rivets up the side for passing the satin ribbon through, and then I just put on plain black rubber soles, just like I did with the last pair of shoes that I made. So overall I'm really happy with how this pair turned out. I feel like it was really neat and the pattern worked. I think the only thing that I would probably change is I'm not completely sold on some of the finishing around where the sole meets the upper. I'm going to do a little bit of investigative work. Blah, blah, bit of a tongue twister there. It's different when you're welting shoes because you've got that lovely welt seam that kind of binds everything together, but when you're just adding a plain thin sole onto a ballet pump, it's really imperative to get it right first time, and the bond's really neat. And I kind of feel like, particularly on the toe and heel, it's not so bad on the sides, but on the toe and the heel I feel like it's just not quite cracked yet. So that's kind of some notes I'll be adding to my shoemaker journal. So yeah, that's kind of it for now. I hope you enjoyed this project. And I hope you like the shoes, and I'll see you next time. Bye!